What's up, everyone? A little late on the review for the DCL The Game. On the home screen right here, gonna just kind of go through some of the stuff here that's available. There's some stuff that's not available, which is good because it's giving you a little preview that they are working on making this a really good game. I'm gonna call it a game and not a simulator for the simple fact that a simulator simulates the drone and flight. And this simulates the flight a little bit, but it misses a very important factor, and that is the physics of the drone, the dynamics that come with thrust into the air and the way it drops in the air. This game does just not have that yet. I don't even see a spot for that to take place in the near future. Now, 10 months from now, when they're going to release the full version of the game, we'll see what they've got there. I know other pilots have made mention of this as well, but the physics there has to be focused around the actual quad. If it doesn't, then you're just really playing a game because you're dictating how every drone or quad out there flies and reacts to throttle input and the absence of throttle. So you gotta have that dynamics of the quad based on the physics to make it an actual simulator. With that being said, it is a good game. You can dial in the rates. A few weeks ago, the rates were doing some weird shit, and now they seem to be. I just played the game a little bit and dialed the rates back in, and it flies a lot better. Does it fly? Well, yes. I've flown a lot of drones, I've flown a lot of simulators, and you do got to mess with all of the settings to dial it in a little bit. Now, does it fly just like a drone? No, it does not. But it's getting close, and the people that are doing this, the development team, they are on top of it. If you go on Steam, you're going to see they're interacting with the community. They've even got a little report bug down here right on the main screen, so you can report bugs easily to them, and they can try to rectify them as quickly as possible. Again, keep in mind, this is only a demo. I mean, it's quite well to be a demo. Now, for people to race this and try to qualify for a real drone race, okay, there's going to be a lot of controversy on that because this is not flying exactly like a drone. But the muscle memory that is involved with flying is there. I mean, if you're not going to use the keyboard and stupid mouse, use a real controller or a real transmitter, and you will benefit from flying. There's no doubt about that. It's just simple physics. But to qualify for their races, I think they got big plans for this. So if you voice your opinions about it on Steam with some constructive criticism, I think that they'll listen and make this a really good game, or possibly throw in the dynamics of the quad and you would have a simulator. And I think that's really what we're missing here. But let's check out a little bit of other settings here. Go right through real quick. Some of camera angles, typical stuff that you're going to find on your settings for most of the simulators and games. Flight modes, skill levels, pro. Oh, I wonder what custom is. Drone tuning. You got all your PIDs. Again, typical stuff. I don't know what the feed forward transition, smart feed forward does. I know when I clicked on it, the drone flew better. But again, you got to get into all those settings and really mess with it for you to see any changes. The rates, again, were better today. I'm not running any Expo. Still kind of feels like there is some. And again, I guess that's back to the gamey part of of this game. Just leave it at controls. Again, if you're going to use your PlayStation controller, you could do that. GPS mode, I don't know what that is. I didn't even try it yet. Zero stick throttle. Bind commands is something I found a little weird. My Spectrum bound to it actually rather quickly, but I had to change all of the configurations in the transmitter rather than do the transmitter calibration on here. A little bit of time, more time consuming, but you got the job done. Now, voila, they got this nice. You can invert. All your stick commands are there. So you know they're working on this stuff, guys. Be patient. Again, a demo. Realistically, that's pretty much all you can do in this right now. Graphics. I'm sorry about that. Take the track line away. Drone trails. You know, I like to show the track line because I can't remember the tracks to save my life sometimes. Sound. I don't even really mess with that crap. Drone transmitter help. If you they got a little tutorial, they'll take you online. But enough talking. No drone selection yet. They do give you 2 drones. These are this DCL draft selection. They're gonna use these maps as their prototypes, I guess, to race on and see who qualifies for fastest times. And obviously, you know, if you can fly this game well, you're gonna do pretty good. Do something a little more intermediate. And I will say that the time between going from one screen to the next happens rather quickly, which is kind of comforting, but you know, it tries to scenery's not too bad. You can't go too far off the track. I think that is kind of a downfall. And they want to return you. So you're not, you know, again, being a demo, I kind of imagine there would be limitations on things of that nature. And, you know, keep wanting to go through that hole, and I know I'm going to smash it. But overall, I mean, again, stick movements, they're all real similar. I will say, even though I felt some change in the floatiness, I mean, look at that. That is just crazy too much time in the air. I mean, I let up the throttle, I should be dropping like a bag of bricks. Or at least one brick. But as you can see, you know, kind of like any other simulator or game out there, and I refrain from saying that. There is some prop wash that they've built into the physics of it, if you will, and you actually kind of like seeing that a little bit because it makes it more realistic. But for the reality of it is that you couldn't tune that out if you wanted to. And they clearly state that, so they don't try to fool you or, you know, again, just being a demo, I think it's got some potential. The guys are working, or folks are working very hard at it, and this is better than some of the recent cheaper drone simulator games that have come out. And Stu from UAV Futures has enticed the one. It's only like $5. I've got it. FPV Free Air 2 or whatever it is, or FPV Air 2. It's not bad. It lacks the same similar things in different areas like graphics and the quad's ability to handle hard G outs and things of that nature. This one really kind of just sticks it where you want it, and there's a little bit of jiggle there, but it still flies the way you would anticipate that spot on turn on a drone. Ah. But you guys get the idea. Again. There's nice scenery though. I mean, different terrain, down. Kind of changed it up, make me feel like with them up in Colorado, hanging with the fly life. If you haven't checked out fly life on Instagram, and Judge FPV, I gotta give a mention to him because he did ask for this review to happen, and I do again apologize for how late I have been. Just started my own business, and that's kind of been consuming my time a little bit, but we get it out there to you. But I'm gonna leave you here with a little bit of we'll change the track up. I'll do a little more flying, and I appreciate everybody checking in, and subscribe and like, please. You get to see some more hardcore crashing, because I like to smash them. Give you guys a little taste of what the race one looks like. We'll go with the faster quad here. Don't do that one there, even though I'm a little rusty. Again, real quick with the screen changes. Love it. Oh, you're kidding. Come on now. Damn, I suck. Oh, so I'm disqualified. So yeah, if you don't succeed around the track, they disqualify you, which is kind of realistic. So if you go to play this and play Velocidrone or Liftoff, you're going to notice a huge difference. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because of the simple fact that there is no way to change that dynamics of the quad or the physics. I'm flying like a little girl today. I shouldn't say that, because some like little girls out there are really fast, huh? This is what happens when you put a motocrosser on a set of sticks. Aye. I play music for you, but I have no way of doing it, so if that gives you an idea, guys, girls, for free, download the damn game, fly it, give some positive, good information back to these folks so they can make you the best game possible. And even if it never becomes a simulator, it's still a good game. I mean, you need to add some tracks, but all in all, I don't think it's going to change the way you look at drones, but yeah, even with the lines, I can't follow a track. Anyway, subscribe, like, even if you don't like, subscribe and like. Everyone, get the game. It's free. It's pretty good. Thanks for watching.